What's good, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. Well, this video was pre-recorded Saturday because Sunday we are not even coming around the gym, like not to be tempted. All right, but before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment just at the end of the video. All right, guys, so we're going to look at how wide you can squat, let's say when you're doing legs. And then the other thing, we'll look at bar placement. We'll look at how deep you're supposed to go, and then other things around the squat rack like safety. But let's start with bar placement. Here you come to the squat rack. First of all, there's what we call a high bar squat. This is where you put your bar uh, just on the traps, and then you do your squat. That's a high bar squat. And then you can also place it in some unnatural position just for me, but it's comfortable for maybe others. This is where you put the bar slightly below the traps, and then you squat down. All right, so for those two, when you put the high bar, the barbell like on the top of the traps, you'll feel more concentration on the quads, and then when you place it below the traps, the bar will be slightly pushing you forward. You'll have more engagement in the glutes. Probably the legs are working as well, but you feel the glutes working as well. All right. Next thing we're going to go for is stepping out of the rack. All right, you've come for your squat. Stepping out. Let's say you get out the bar like this, step back, and the other step you need is just getting in position and ready to do your squat. Uh, Fidgeting around, like it's not like fidgeting, but then moving so far away from the rack is when you're done with your squat. Let's say you've maxed out to that failure rep. You see that you'll need to travel for, let's say, and then by the time you reach the rack, you could easily miss re-racking the barbell. So that might lead to an accident. So all you need is get the bar from the rack, step back, step back. The other step you need is just to find your position, like the most comfortable position for you. And you're good to go. All right, next up, we're going to go to how we move down, like when you get into the squat position, how you move down and up. Well, most people, when they get the bar from the rack, we see most people doing this. All right, that is wrong. When you get out your bar, uh, do all the other things you need to do, and then just move down in a straight line. They say you travel in a parallel way, like just wait. If we did put a line at the other end of the barbell, you'll notice that the bar goes down in a straight line. Maybe if if the weight is kind of heavy, that's when uh, there's a little movement when you coming back up from the squat. So, but the most appropriate way, even when the weight is heavy, is going down in a parallel or straight line all the way down and then coming up. Uh, and then range of motion. For range of motion, when you stop here, you'll work quads. Even when you go down, you'll still be working your quads. But there's more growth at when you have full range of motion all the way at the bottom. So you need to check that. All right. Then the other thing is feet placement. Now, this is not like one shoe fits all, but feet placement, you'll find the most comfortable position you squat at. Let's say Some people can't squat wide. I really can't go wide. It will feel so unnatural for me, and then I'll be hinging a bit and then curving my back a bit. So for your stance, let's say how wide or how close you can squat. You just have to find the most comfortable position for you. Let's say this feels comfortable for me. That's where I'll stop. If you feel comfortable when you keep your toes slightly out, that's okay. If you feel your toes straight, pointed, and then that's okay. So it goes back to bone structure. I don't have a skeleton to explain for you the bone structure, but to save you a lot of time at the gym, if you find people doing wide, not to get injured or find pain in the knees because you're doing wide and then your knee will be going down like this. I don't want you to reach there. So find the most comfortable position, natural position for you to get the most out of your squat. And then lastly, we're going to talk about safety. All right, so from the rack, we have these safety bars. They're not here for design. However, they look nice when they're on the rack. But so here's the thing. When you go, let's say you've maxed out, you've done that last rep. Remember, we didn't step so far away from the rack, so we have a chance to use these safety bars in case we fail a rep. So this is what you do. Let's say you squat, go down, and then fail to come back until you rest the barbell or the safety bars, and you'll be saved from maybe getting injured or throwing it backwards. You could drop it on here and then go forward, but the chances of you hitting your back or it missing the safety bars and then hitting someone who might be back here or in somewhere, anyone in the gym. So to avoid accidents, you might want to do that. Make use of the safety bars and you're good to go. I guess most of the questions have been answered. Uh, those are those are the points I wanted to talk about on the rest there. But other than that, if you have any question, you can just comment down below and I'll do maybe if you need more explanation on the things I've talked about, you can just drop a comment and I'll be there for you. All right, guys, peace out. Love you all. Just sharing my experience with you guys and let's get those goals.